Hello, it's Natasha Lon here at Golden Lotus Healing Center. This video is going to be a little bit different. I have been realizing that I've been giving myself excuses on not breaking free of some old patterns and limits that I've been holding on to and giving myself reasons and excuses of not doing it. So today, on this amazing Friday, with the eclipse and full moon tonight, I figure that's probably what's prompting me right now to create this video and this space for me to have this breakthrough. So this is me creating a breakthrough for myself, okay? So I also invite you, like, what is holding you back from, having your breakthrough? What excuses are you giving yourself to not doing the very things that you want to do? Okay. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is vulnerability. There is a misconception about what vulnerability really is, okay? Vulnerability is actually quite powerful. Being vulnerable is not a weak thing. Being vulnerable is to really truly be your true authentic self and to be able to speak your truth the way that you feel from your heart on how you feel about a situation, okay? And not just doing the very things that you think that other people want you to say, or how other people want you to show up in the world. Like, how do you want to show up in the world? How do you want to, run your life and create your life the way that you want to create it, instead of through other people's judgments, or how other people want you to show up, because they don't want to be uncomfortable, or whatever it is, or you don't want to be uncomfortable, so you just continue to give yourself excuses on not stepping out of your comfort zone and creating a breakthrough. So that's what I'm doing today. So that's really like how I feel about being vulnerable. I feel it's very powerful to be vulnerable and to be your true authentic self from a space of love and compassion. And because here's the thing, like, you don't know what somebody else is going through. You don't know, what they have been through. And, being loving and compassionate for yourself first, and loving yourself enough and giving yourself permission to be just you, right? Because if we're not being ourselves, then, the world is missing out on an amazing piece of the puzzle, and so first of all, for me to create the breakthrough, I need to just share a couple of things about myself. And so I know that, God does not bring you through something or to something and not give you the tools along the way to come through it, and to come through it so much stronger, and to have the gift of going through something so incredibly painful and not give you the tools to get through it, but then also getting through it so then you can help other people to get through it also, okay? And so I'm just going to share about my life, I guess, from birth. Like, and these are just like realizations that I've come across like through the last like few years, I guess. So from birth, like, I I'm a very empathic person, and I do energy work, and I do a lot of things that maybe I'm not even aware that I even do. And so um, like I am also a medium, so like I can connect with spirit, and that's a lot how I get information also. And so from my birth, like I thought, and in my like body and in the cells of my body, like would tell me that like um, my birth was super unsafe from my perspective, okay? And I've always had neck pain and low back pain, and they both correlate to one another, okay? And so it wasn't until I realized that I thought that my birth was unsafe, and from my birth being unsafe, I realized that from my perspective, I was a victim in the world. Okay. And so, because I thought that I was a victim, like, that's like from my perspective, all that I could see was like, okay, where am I safe? And um, who's going to victimize me, basically? And what other types of things am I going to fall victim to? Okay. So from that point forward, then, I had like learning disabilities that nobody really even knew about, because being an empath, like I could feel what other people wanted from me. And so I could just kind of, oh, well, this person wants this from me. And so I could just become that. And then, totally like become a chameleon. Okay. And so that's kind of how I like operated as a child, reading other people's energy, not knowing that that's what I was doing. And then it's like, oh, well, this is what this person wants or needs from me. Okay, so then that also set up like, what do other people want from me and need from me? And putting myself aside and not even thinking about, well, what is it that I want? That wasn't even ever really even a thought in my mind until I hit, probably 14 or something like that. And so at 14, I started having dreams of being molested as a child. And that was probably the scariest thing that I've ever, um, been a part of, but because I was just having these dreams of this experience, like I just thought, well, it's not real, like that didn't happen to me, that, and so I kept on making up these excuses of why, I was having these dreams, and now come to realize that like that really actually did happen to me, and as an adult processing through like that energy and realizing that, here I'm trying to like help all these other people get through a lot of like the same stuff that I have been through, um, and not like creating this like amazing breakthrough, but here I was like trying to like public speak, and like public speaking is seriously like my biggest fear, and but yet I continue to push myself up on the stage and in front of people, so I can help people, because I know I can feel to the depths of my being that that's what God wants me to do, and so I do it. And it actually used to paralyze me, to even think about getting up on stage and talking in front of people. And what I realized is that this person that molested me told me if I ever speak my truth, if I ever tell people what happened, that he would kill me. And so every single time that I went to go speak my truth or speak in front of, more than two people, it would make me so uncomfortable. It would paralyze me, and like I couldn't speak. And so it wasn't until I realized, through asking questions of what is it about this energy when I go to public speak is, holding me back, or what makes me feel paralyzed. And through asking that question, I received the answer of, that's why, because he had said that he was going to kill me if I spoke my truth. And so, by me getting out there and telling people my story allows me to break free of that energy. And so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then, sorry, I got some notes kind of coming down here. And, the last two babies that I've had at home. And, the only birth that I had that had drugs was Landon, and that's a whole nother story. But Violet's birth at home, she weighed 10 pounds, 7 ounces, and I did it drug-free at home. But also, like, it was very, like, I thought I was going to die. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was very traumatic for me. But it was such a gift also, because it brought that energy up to the surface for me of being molested and being a victim in that situation. But it also made me realize how powerful that I actually am, to live through all those experiences and to come out such a stronger person is it's amazing, and to look at those situations in a positive light, and to know that, I can help other people that have gone through similar situations. I think it's a gift, and to look at those things and be thankful and be grateful for those situations that happened to me, and being grateful that God brought me through those situations in a positive way, and to be able to use me now, and to be able to hold other people in love and compassion and in this healing space allows other people to, release whatever it is that they need to release, and release the emotions, which then frees up the energy in our body and releases, the pain in our body. It's like if we have gone through something traumatic, that energy gets locked in our body, and until we process it through and release that energy, it creates physical pain in our body. And so really getting down to the heart of the matter of why somebody is in severe pain, or why somebody is in, an emotional holding pattern, and so the other thing that I wanted to talk about also is that my current situation, yes, I am in the middle of getting a divorce, and I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to tell people, yes, like, I'm getting a divorce, and what that all meant to me, and what that means to other people, but me not talking about it isn't helping me at all, to stuff down all those emotions and to worry about what other people are thinking about me and how they're judging me or how I'm judging myself, really. And so, but there's other people that are going through this similar situation right now in the world. And like, if I don't talk about like how I feel or about, like my experience through going through this right now, then like other people are going to continue to not feel comfortable about talking about it either. And it's not comfortable, it's not easy, it's not fun. But at the same point, like it doesn't need to be something that's like so taboo and not to talk about it because it's real and it's painful and it's really raw and so you know but I knew that if I didn't talk about it, that I'm not going to be able to help myself and have a breakthrough and be able to help other people that are going through a similar situation. And so yeah, this is me choosing to have a breakthrough. This is me choosing to not hide anything. And because it's like when we're hiding something, then, I believe that maybe like it could be used against you, in some way, shape, or form. And so, yeah, and it's like if I wanted to experience, something other than what I'm experiencing now, something so much greater, so much better, and so much more expansive, that like I need to just be able to talk about whatever it is that I want to talk about and to be honest and to be able to help myself and to help others that are going through, anything. And, looking back now, like I am so thankful and grateful for absolutely everything that I have ever gone through in my life. And I don't feel like angry. I don't feel sad. I don't feel mad. I don't feel one way bad about the things that I've gone through because I trust that God has a plan. I trust that I can choose to be a victim or not, or I can choose to sit in a very empowered state and to use the experiences that I've gone through to help other people to get through their situations and everything also. So, all right, I made it. I got through it. And so I just encourage you, what is holding you back from, creating your life the way that you want to? What excuses are you giving yourself to not be happy? What excuses are you giving yourself to not create a breakthrough, to do the very things that you want to do? And it could be something as simple as I was watching a video from Bay, and she was giving herself an excuse to not go running because it was raining. And so thank you for reminding me to not give yourself excuses and to work through the energy that is coming up for you and push through it. It's not comfortable, it's not easy, but on the other side of it, it feels so amazing. So yes, hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, please share them with me. And yeah, I just look forward to being able to help so many more people to create their breakthrough and to create their lives the way that they want them, and so they can look at their life and say, I truly, truly love my life. God bless.